You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, and we got to congratulate him. Platinum artist, 9th studio album, Yo Gotti.
Yo.
Well, we congratulating Gotti on this time.
That's
Gotti
fine.
getting money for a while. Oh, this is a regular platinum? Okay, got you. I'm like, you ain't new to this.
Nah.
But things have
Regular
been elevating
schedule
it.
programming.
You said what?
I said it's regular.
It's regular.
Yeah,
But
regular.
things still
That's
have
what
been
we do.
elevating.
Absolutely.
That's rare for an artist, like to just keep on after 9 albums higher and higher and higher, you know?
It's the hustler instinct. Your hustler instinct. You got to keep reinventing yourself and figuring it out. Game changing. You got to be on top of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Every
saying?
time you release a record, I think people say, like, wow, Gotti's done it. And then every time you release a bigger record.
Right.
Down in the DMs was one of the biggest. And I don't think people believe you could top that. And you sure did with Rake It Up.
Hey, I was just telling my little homie that, like, the other night, like, I said, I don't know if we should take this shit as, like, my fault for cursing, but I said, I don't know if we should take this, like, some of the statements as a compliment or insult. When a person be like, you got another one, or like, oh, where you get this one from? It's like, in one sense, it's like, what you thought? You thought it was over at the other one, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know if it's like just a compliment.
I don't think it's meant to be an insult.
I think it's artists from the South. Like, for some reason, the industry still don't believe in artists from the South like that. That's what I think it is.
Also, it's not.
think it's
It's
that.
I
also
think
just
that's
not
what it
easy
is.
to have a hit record like that.
No, I don't think it's that.
It's not easy. Like you have, people have songs that are big, but talking about like a hit record, platinum, it's not. It's really not that easy.
I don't think it's that. I
No
think
matter
it's the
who you
fact
are.
that Gotti doesn't do your typical radio records to make hits.
Yeah, he do street
Like
singles.
it's
yeah,
like he
Rake It Up
doesn't-
is a script club
He doesn't
record.
have a singing and anything. He does
Yeah.
street-ish, and they all connect. That's what's surprising. That's what's dope about it.
Yeah, I just be doing me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in, like, even with the artists I work with, like, I don't never believe you send nobody in, like, no certain direction to try to make a hit record. You just go record. Like, whatever you feeling, whatever you saying, like, really with all my artists, like, do what you do. Like, what you heard creatively in your head, that's what you do. And then we figure it out from whatever the best music you have. From that point, we figure out how to put it out.
All right, now let's get back. We'll get back to the album in a minute. That comes out Friday. Let's get to the bullshit. now, TMZ reports you're on the LAPD's radar in connection to the young Dolph shooting.
They dropped that.
Yeah,
They
already
dropped
said
that,
that
but
it's
the
no longer.
the
a person of
LAPD
interest.
denies those claims. But why do you think they believe that? Because y'all were staying at the same hotel that day,
Allegedly.
I'm always on police radar for some reason. Where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think the way I came up, where I come from, you know what I mean? Just the whole demeanor of who I am and what I represent, what I stand on, it put me in some of them places. You know what I mean? Like, to be even a person of interest of anything, you know what I mean? Not just with little homie, but anything I'm around, you know what I mean? If something happened up here, randomly outside, I'll probably be one of the people. Just off, you know what I mean? Who I am, but I ain't really been on that, you know what I'm saying?
But whatever issue you and Dolph have, don't you think it's gone too far at this point? Like, isn't it time
I
to?
don't got no issue.
Yeah.
I ain't got no issue. Like, it probably the second or third time I've been up here and said the same thing.
That's true.
I ain't got
That's
no
true.
issue. You know what I mean? I don't have issues.
How does this affect business though? Because then stories like this get out, and clearly young Dolph must feel something because of the album that he put out afterward and everything. But does this affect business for you? Because I know sometimes it's hard as an artist to get booked in certain venues, but I still see you out here working. But has it affected anything where they're like, well, we don't want to deal with this right now till we see the outcome?
Yeah, I mean, that's the part as a hustler. I be trying to stay away from it because it mess with the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it mess with the money. It's like we doing, like you said, I'm going up on a different platform. We going in different space. You got some artists who want street credit. Like, they market street credit. You know what I mean? They take certain incidents to turn it into marketing and to try to boost the sales. And you don't never see me speaking on that. I'm trying to stand away from it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never accepting it. I ain't never doing nothing. You know what I mean? I'm pushing that away because that ain't me. Like, I ain't got no issue. You know what I mean? And I really don't think Home got no issue. I just think it's marketing, you know what I mean, or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing real. Like, we ain't
It ain't
never.
marketing getting shot.
Yeah,
at.
it ain't right. Somebody clearly got an issue with
That
Young
ain't
Dolph.
marketing, man.
Now, we don't know who
It
it
ain't
is.
me.
Yeah. And see, what scares me about that is like Biggie, you know, if you watch all these Biggie and Pac docs, Biggie never was always like, I'm spreading the love. I don't got no issue with the bro, yada, yada, yada. And he still end up getting popped at. So it's like, what if somebody that's down with Dolph or loves Dolph think it's you doing it, and then, you know, God forbid, they aim something at you.
And you be out. You know, it's not like you're hiding or you don't go out. You're out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always out. You know what I'm saying?
You think is it worth it on behalf of Memphis just to like have a press conference that you and Dolph and like, look, we good. I don't got no problems. We don't have no problems with each other. Let's move forward.
I don't really understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we talking like theories or like, I guess we all wondering like what it is, or we talking facts. Like, the facts is, me and Home never had one argument. You know what I'm saying? Ever in life.
Mm-hmm.
We never touched each other. Ever in life. We never exchanged no money ever in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The facts is just, I'm the biggest rapper from Memphis. You know what I mean? I help a lot of rappers from Memphis. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really think of what it is.
Like, what you don't even know why there would be a problem. Then you wanted to sign him at one point, right?
I mean, I actually was helping them at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I really just wanted to sign them, you know what I mean? Like, giving them advice, letting them come out on my shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, telling them how the game go, letting my people work with them. You know what I mean? Like, to advise them on how to build this company up and all that. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Then it just took
cool.
a left turn somewhere.
Like, even at one point, I even was asking myself, like, yo, where this shit can come from? And I looked at, me and Holmes to text all the time. So I looked at the phone out there, my phone out there. I let you read the last text I was sent home. I think we should do that. Give my phone for me. Last text I was sent home, I'm gonna let you read it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Like, from there, it's like, I don't know where you get the I don't really know where it come from.
What
certain
about
things
when Black Youngster and Dolph was going at it? Did you ever like make a big homie call like, Black, chill out?
Dolph, leave it alone.
Black Youngster, my little brother.
Black Youngster, leave it alone.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was
Youngster, my
mad you
little
didn't bring
brother.
him up here this time because you know the Christmas is coming around and we needed.
Cam
that
just gave you
$50,000.
$1,500 yesterday. Relax.
He owed him that.
Oh yeah, Cam owe me that.
I don't get that.
How many phones you got, Gotti? Why
Give you the other one.
Why you not in the trap no more? Why you got 3 different phones?
I got 3 phones.
For who? What?
It's all the same joints now. Probably years ago they used to be organized, but they're like all the same joints now.
Mm-hmm. Now I was gonna say, you know, even when we talk about some of the stuff that he said, some of the stuff that he said is a little past just lyrical beef. You know, it's
Who
very
that?
personal.
Who
Dolph.
that?
When he talks about your brother and
I don't be
females.
listening, man. I don't know about all that.
Gotti pulling up the text right now.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I just want to get past this. I think you and Dolph is two cool individuals, and that when you start seeing people get shot at repeatedly and shot, it's like, all right, just going too far. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail us. All right.
But
Have you ever felt like you guys should have a one-on-one conversation?
I don't feel nothing really. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to feel something you don't feel is real.
I mean, but just
You get what I'm
because
saying?
you have been very successful, got a lot going on, and it does affect business, like you said. Sometimes to have your name mixed up in certain things. And so it's something that it feels like if you guys talked and said, this is just ridiculous. It's sometimes things that could be solved with a conversation between the two people involved instead of all the he said, she said, writing songs, response to this person. Sometimes that is the easiest way to solve things. And you're like, what were we doing in the first place?
But I ain't writing songs. I ain't tweeting. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, somebody else got to answer that question of like, yo, man, what's up with your Wi-Fi?
Let me see. Let me pull up the Wi-Fi for you.
Put me on speaker.
Don't let
Now,
him- don't let him touch your
why
phone
he's
too
pulling that up? Now, is it difficult also because it seems like parts of Memphis don't want you there? Where they
What
try
you
to
mean
ban
by
you. No, the law, not people, the law. Like the city doesn't want you there because they feel like it might be problems. Does that bother you because you're off Memphis? And I was in Memphis a couple of weeks ago, and your music is so big in Memphis to not have you or want you in there. Does that bother you at all? And how do you get past that?
It's I just think like they gotta accept that, like, you know, we successful rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then sometimes your past, because the city just knowing you from when you were hustling and running around in the street, like outside of here, man, we rap superstars to people all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't. I think even the police and who trying to ban me from my hood, they ain't accepted that. You know what I mean? To them, because, you know, maybe because they job local and they just be in the city, to them, you just what it was however many years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is your ninth studio album. Do you feel like people know enough about Gotti, like on a personal level? Because you still move a lot like a drug dealer. You don't talk too much. You just you feel like you need to open up a little bit more? I'm sure the label telling you that.
We trying to do a few things.
You have a documentary coming
We trying
out?
to do a few things. We got a documentary coming out on Tidal where, like, we speak and show a lot of things that, like, we never spoken on before. We show a lot of things we never shown before. It's just it's generations, man. We raised in a different generation, different world where we ain't take pictures, we ain't show everything. Now everything's about taking the picture and showing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about, to me, the internet is like, it's almost like real versus fake. And how you survive in a world like that. I think I got a bigger issue with that than any person on earth with just trying to survive that, because most of your information come from that. Like, why would I even be getting asked so many questions if it wasn't all over the internet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got typical regular fans doing quote unquote police work, I guess, and false police work sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
ain't that getting people indicted?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
But I learned more about going to Memphis from the Memphis people than you yourself. Like he said, I'm in Memphis and, you know, I'm in the club and people are coming up to me, telling me about Gotti. You know, Gotti does this to give away and he gives these drives. And I'm like, that's none of the stuff you hear about. And then I'm in the club and they play an hour and 15 minutes of music that I've never heard. That's all Gotti. To the point where I call Gotti in the club. I'm like, yo, Gotti, make sure I'm good when I'm leaving this motherfucker tonight, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of different things out there. But see, I don't be wanting that type of, like, some people do it for press. That's my city. I come from nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I come from nothing. So when I'm happy in the city, like, that's on the love. These the people the first people that ever support my music, put me in position. So everything I'm doing for the schools out there, for the streets, neighborhoods, personal people I know, it's on the love. It ain't like, you don't need no cameras out for that. We don't need to send out no press release for that. That's on the strength of just the love I got for the city. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like, to me that's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, it'll bother me if I was trying to, like, market that or
Right.
I don't know. So
But it's also what blogs pick up. They don't necessarily pick that stuff up.
Positivity don't get clicks.
Right.
Positivity don't get hits.
Because I've never seen you, like, duck a question. If somebody asks you a question, you know, you answer to the best of...
Okay, we got the young Dolph text.
Here we go.
Our Wi-Fi sucks.
Which ones you want me to read? Start right there.
What's the date though?
Yeah, what's the date?
August 24th, 2012.
Last text.
That's 5 years ago.
That's how you gotta approach this shit, homie. Just gotta stay down and make the right decisions, and you can win big, my nigga. You in a good space in Memphis, but you gotta take that shit from there to the world, and it's gonna turn into money. I like your grind, my nigga. When I was in your position, none of them niggas who could have helped me did. Our city fucked up, homie, and I'm trying to stop letting history repeat itself and show niggas we can get money together and everybody be on some bullshit, because I got to make sure no matter what happened, homie, I did my part to help anybody I thought could really go the distance, and you one of them niggas, homie. And even better, you got your own movement and vision. You just need a real support system, not any support system, but one that understands what you is and where you trying to go and how to reach the people you need to reach. So stop being a fuck nigga if I pull up on you. End it with the trying to reach thing. Yeah, okay. That sounds very positive to me.
He ain't respond to that?
Yo, I mean, like, I think the only other thing we ever talked about that was, like, he was trying to get a verse or something from me. You know, I don't know if I, probably didn't do that. I never done the verse, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't do the verse in time. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
That's what I'm saying. It just seems like if y'all just had a conversation. I mean, that's just, I don't really know exactly what the issue is, but it is harmful, I guess, for us. It's harmful for both of you as far as shows and
Yes.
going places. And I know you did the deal with Monster also, right? So you perform at the BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards. So everything's still pushing forward, but I just feel like sometimes it's kind of like, here we are, your album's coming out, documentary's coming out, and we're talking about this, you know?
Yeah, that's what I don't really like.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, like I almost like didn't want to do no interviews because of that shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like me as a rapper, like I feel like people shouldn't even put my name in the same sentence. When we talking facts again, we talking hit records, we talking plaques, we talking anything. You know what I mean? Like some things, like I can't even believe you asked me the question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some things what people say about me, like have any of y'all ever known me to be soft? Have you ever known me to not be getting money or having money problems? Like some things is like, or not be winning or not have good music or what it is really, to me, like I'm putting out hits. Yeah, you're like consistently, I've been in the game, how long?
All right.
Like some things, like I can't even believe some people even ask me these questions about
Mm-hmm.
certain things and certain people and they even compare certain things, that compare me to certain things. Like, you don't see what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about, it's 2 rappers in the last year I made millionaires out of Memphis who just as big as some of the same people they asked me about.
Talk about Black Youngster and what's the
Moneybagg.
Moneybagg,
Moneybagg.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, we gotta, like, bro, I work with Jay-Z and you know what I'm saying? Like, we doing different things. I think, like, some people gotta wake up, like, open your eyes, man. Like,
A lot of that's on you too, though, Gotti. You got to control your narrative. Like I said, you got to talk more. Like sometimes you gotta stunt a little bit. You got to tell them a little bit.
But these, like, it's public information.
People stupid, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I wonder if he's going to want to do interviews because I'm sure it is like, man, I know they're going to ask me about this. You know, is there everything like closed out or is there still any type of anything?
I don't know.
You
Like,
don't
I don't really, like what I try to do is 24 hours in a day. And, like, and I got a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm responsible for, you know, my career, other artists' career. Like, I honestly spend no time on other people. I don't think about what they thinking about. I don't think about what they planning. I don't think about what they feel, what they care. It don't matter to me. Like, to me, if I spend an hour at the day thinking about somebody else, we cheated ourselves. I cheated my little homies. I could have spent that time on them. You know what I'm saying? I could have spent that time on me. I could have spent that time on my kids. Niggas ain't worth my time. For real. That's how I feel about it.
You and Nicki Minaj got a good chemistry too. Like y'all always like get things moving. How do you know that's your go-to?
I just rock with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people, like I like to work with people that ain't hard to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's hard to work with you, it's difficult. I don't care how big you is. Like I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And I built me off me. That's the most valuable thing. Like I built me off doing my music first, and then you know if it fits right for the right person, you reach out. So Nicki always kept it G with me every time I needed her. She came through and delivered, and this shit always been special.
You spent some money on the video. That wasn't no cheap video.
Yeah, that was my highest video.
You took it back. That was the money.
That was my highest video.
Yeah.
Was that weird? Because you and me cool too. Did that cause any problems when they were
No way.
Yeah.
No way possible.
People understand that's business, and you also had her
Them
on
homies,
songs
though,
before.
Meek my homie. Nicki my
Right.
homie. Like, ain't got nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Me, like, you don't get in people's personal business. Like, I keep telling people, like, man, I'm from the, like, you know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I'm from a different space. Like, we don't be in certain situations. Messy shit, bullshit. We don't do that.
That's what you need, Gotti. You need a little mess. Just
I ain't.
You got enough mess and stuff going on.
Nah, I don't want it though. Like I can't.
Your celebrity girlfriend.
I can't
something.
sleep at night. Like I can't sleep at night with myself. It ain't about the money. It ain't about how many sales. Like I can't sleep at night with myself knowing that like I playing some on Charlamagne or Envy some type of publicity stunt to sell 20,000 more records or 50,000 more records. Like, that ain't me.
Right.
I got here the long way, the hard way. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't just got here. Like, my record #1 this week on Rhythm Radio for the first time ever. This 15, 20 years later. I'm cool with being patient and grinding and putting in the work and getting mine. Like, I ain't trying to use nobody else's no play to take a shortcut. I'm cool.
You've alluded to this a couple of times. You think Dolph, he can't be setting this up himself.
I don't know.
Because he got shot at in Charlotte, then he come out with an album the next week. He got shot at in L.A., he came out with an album a couple weeks later. He's not.
You don't think that's a coincidence?
It is kind of strange. It is.
You ain't gonna shoot yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna shoot yourself.
I ain't saying nothing for the record. For the record, like, you know what I mean? Because I ain't saying nothing home done, didn't do or nothing. I'm just talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what he think. I don't know what he's getting advised. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying I wouldn't do some of the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't spend time thinking about what people thinking about and playing and like this them, this whatever going on, and you know, maybe it's working for them. Obviously, we talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's working to some extent. You know what I mean?
Or do you and your team sit around and think about how you can get your name out of these situations though? Like, let's get people focused on the another platinum single, another album.
It feels like you just keep on working and that's all.
I think my strategy is keep making good music.
Or,
you know what I mean? Like, keep making good music. Like, it's gonna speak for itself. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I feel like any controversy only lasts a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody drop a song about somebody, everybody go crazy on the internet today.
For a week.
Tomorrow, and they talk about it, and then what happens?
It's over.
How many times you gonna talk about the person? You know what I'm saying? And I could drop a hit record and they gonna play it all year.
Now, has your fan base changed a lot? You know, with you being #1 on a different chart.
I think I've been blessed to be in a situation where it seemed like my fan base always growing, like project by project, year by year. You know what I'm saying? It always seemed to expand with different shows, and different demographics in the crowd, different larger venues.
Does that surprise you when you see the different demographics in the crowd? More Caucasian people, more white people in the crowd.
Nah, it don't surprise me because we expect this type of success when you put in this type of work.
And plus, hip hop is so mainstream now. I feel like any hip hop shows, you see a lot of.
Yeah, if you still shocked seeing white people at your show, something wrong.
You know, I'm looking for everybody to be at the show.
That's right.
That's when you know the music right.
Now, I Still Am. Why is that the title?
Well, just in case you forgot. You know what I'm saying?
Just reminded you. I still am.
Yeah, just in case you forgot. Like I said, like we gotta some kind of way we need to put my facts, my stats up, the facts though. Like quit assuming what I got going on and put up the facts, like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to tell them, Gotti. Like, you got to control your narrative. Like, you just got to. I mean, you're doing it now though. Like right now, you talk about Black Youngster and Money Bags, and your platinum singles, and like you doing it now.
And
you just got to do
we
more.
got to
of
watch
it.
the documentary when it comes out and actually see what that narrative is.
Don't let people assume shit. Not in this era.
Man, it's the internet, man. A real nigga versus the internet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this the world we living in. Like,
People
you're not gonna win.
Yeah, people will
You know
think
what I'm
whatever they
saying?
want to think. Sometimes it's not even worth it.
You're not gonna win. Like, you
argue.
never finna see me on Twitter ranting, trying to clear something up or explain something. Oh no, that wasn't me. This it wasn't me because this happened. Or I ain't say that. He said. Or you never gonna see it.
Right.
Like,
People
quit
enjoy
asking
certain
for it.
types of stories, and they
You know
go
what I
run
mean?
with
Like,
that and believe what they believe. And if you say that's not what happened, they still not gonna believe it anyway.
Yeah, but it
like,
shouldn't affect what happened in the real world.
if
Though. That's
you
the
see,
only problem.
whenever you hear somebody saying something about me, don't expect to see me respond on. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not going to Twitter to talk back to him. I'm not going to Instagram. It's not gonna happen. Like, real nigga versus the internet. You're not gonna win because no matter what you say, you know what I mean. You can tell it flat out. You know what I mean? Like, word for word break it down, and they wouldn't get it.
No, that's the truth. Because somebody gonna be under the comments right now saying he lying. He got Dolph set up. This is not true.
They're not gonna get it. Like I never, like man, like I want Holmes to be safe, successful, everything he want to be. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like we from Memphis. Like at the end of the day, the more artists that win from Memphis, the more next artist gonna win from Memphis. If I ain't want nobody to win from Memphis, why you think I keep blowing niggas up from Memphis? Back to back. We making anybody that can become rich and become successful in Memphis, we doing it. And we ain't all from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from North Memphis. Black youngster from South Memphis. Like Moneybag Yo from a different place in Memphis. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you going on tour?
Soon, yeah. We putting it together.
Is it a time when Memphis will be fully united? Because even when
I think it's united. Man.
I remember when 3 6 was huge, and then you came in and they said y'all had beef, and then now you the biggest rapper out of there, and I was like
evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do say it like that. Yeah, I think it's united now. You know what I'm saying? I think from what I see when I go home, like a lot of the young artists working with each other. A lot of the producers, like a lot of artists using the same producers, they all going to the same studios, like a circle of most people deal with each other. So I think it's in a good space.
What do you tell Black Youngster and Moneybag Yo about business now? Because obviously as an artist, you can't only put out music. There's other things that you have to do for streams of income and to just increase your presence. So what's some advice you as a CEO give to your young artists?
Black Youngster calmed down a lot.
Yeah,
he calmed down a lot.
He having fun though.
Yeah, he calmed down a lot.
Yeah, he just having fun. You know what I mean? I like to see youngsters because he having fun doing what he like to do, doing what he love to do. You know what I mean? And good for me, the artists that I work with, they was already hustlers in some form, so they get it.
But switching over to the music business sometimes is such a different world.
It's very difficult.
It's a totally different world.
Rules,
but I'm saying
different
morals. But they understand it. Like you have to hustle in order to stay out. You know what I mean? You have to diversify. You got to figure out what it is. And I ain't saying they 100% figured out what it is yet. But you know what I mean? They understand it. Like you can't just do one thing forever. You know what I mean? You're gonna get old. Like at some point, like you got to start planning now.
How's Rock Nation helped you out?
A lot. Like I wish I was like, if I can rewind time, I would have did it 10 years ago.
Long time ago.
Like 10 years ago, just like the relationships, the knowledge, the just the experience of being in the room, being in the room with people that knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and I'm like I'm a person that like to learn something every day. So, you know, you may have certain people that come in the room think they know it all and they don't hear nothing. But I'm in the room and I'm paying attention, like, you know, when they talking them big numbers like that and just how to roll it out, like.
And then just the years of experience, man.
Yeah, like, so it's like having a big home. I don't think you're never too big to have a big home.
All right.
How's your restaurant? You still have the restaurant in Memphis?
Yeah.
How's that doing?
It's doing good.
It's doing good? You gonna invest more in the restaurants and things like that in Memphis?
More?
Yeah. Yee's about to open a
right
restaurant in
Brooklyn.
She about to catch that headache.
Yeah, it's hard
It's a
work.
hard business to be in. I know.
I think they say it's like next to the last worst business you can open.
Yeah, the failure rate is pretty high for
Some-
opening a restaurant.
Yeah, they advise you like not to do it. Like everybody told me not to do it. Like partners,
Yep.
accountants, like everybody on my team told me not to do it. I still done it.
Still did it.
But is it doing well? Are you out of the red yet?
Yeah, we was out the red the first year.
The thing is, you have a platform, and then as long as you have good people to run your business, that's what's really important. Like we had the Juice Bar in Brooklyn, and there were 3 other businesses on that same block within 1 year out of business.
Yeah.
But ours business is the only business on that block that still is maintaining. It's been over a year, and even within the first year, a lot of businesses don't succeed.
Yeah, I think that's what they say. Like most restaurants close
After
before a year.
Before a year.
They don't even make it a year. If it ain't like a chain restaurant.
Right. And how'd you find Moneybag? I know last time you was up here, you talk about, you know, the young artists motivate you. Was he one of those artists?
Yeah, you know, I don't really say I find artists. Like they music just rise up. Like I ain't doing nothing different than I deal with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come home, you the hottest thing out. I reach out to you and let you know. It's just the same thing with homie. Like, yo, I like what you're doing. If I can help you in any way, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need advice, you get advice. If you need help with the business structure, I help you with the business structure. We can get some money together. But if you just need advice, you just take the advice. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can ask Youngster the same question. You can ask Moneybag the same question. I done 4 songs with Moneybag, and I was in Vegas at this the top suite at the Palms, the joint with the pool on it. He came in the room with my dog Zach Randolph. Used to play for the Grizzlies.
Zach Randolph.
Yeah. So he came in. Zach came to my hotel to holler at me. Moneybag was with him. I've been hearing about him, but I never met him. So that was the first time I like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I'm a hustler. I travel with the studio with me. Like, I can put a studio up in the hotel room. Like, now we can go to the room and hook it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we just vibing. Me and Holmes just vibing on the balcony. Like, yo, I'm just asking the question, like, what's your plan there? Like, what you trying to do? Like, where you trying to go with this? 'Cause I want to know you. I don't just do verses for you just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to know you to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like I knew him enough that night. So I'm like, yo, hook up the studio. What you want to do? We did 4 songs that night. I gave him all 4 songs. He left with them.
Before he was even signed.
Well, he was signed to me. He left Vegas with 4 songs with me.
Did Zach bring him with the intention of?
Zach brought him and left him. Zach left. He
did that
stayed
on
with
Zach
me.
like, I'm going to the club, man.
But was
Zach-
his intention like, I want you to come sit down with Yo Gotti and let's see? Like, he knew, obviously.
Yeah, Zach my homie, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they part of the business with Moneybag. So he know I'm a cool dude. He know if I like somebody, I'm going to rock with him. It's that simple. Like, we already got money. We don't need to make no money off you. We already having money. I mean, we can do some business together, cool, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a
How
need.
awkward is it when you don't like someone and they come there and you're like,
Well, you probably never get in this space because I probably already heard your music, and if I don't like your music or what you stand for already, you probably ain't making it even in the room. You know what I'm saying? So
You ever had to tell anybody that? They call you like, Gotti, I want to feature. Like, sorry, my brother.
yeah, we do that all the time. Like, people hit us with a lot of money to do songs, and it's just like, that ain't just what I'm doing right now. Like, I don't want to be just on a song with anybody, on a video with anybody, and to me, it's more about quality than quantity.
what if Taylor Swift was like, yo, I want you to hop on this song?
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we doing that.
When the last time you
I'm
been
pretty sure we doing that.
When the last time you been interrogated by the police, Gotti?
Today?
Yeah, I
I'm talking
feel
about in
like
real
it.
life. In real life, like when.
Man, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's what I feel like you kept telling them over and over and over. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Gotti, you doing something with Puma, right?
Yeah. We just announced that we joined the Puma family today. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
yeah, so that's a big thing for me.
I
See,
you
that's
got
that
your
Rock
Puma
Nation
on
plug.
right now.
That's that Emery
okay.
Jones.
That's
That's that Vegas Jones Rock Nation plug.
Yeah, shout out to Emery. Shout out to the whole Rock Nation, man. We knocking them down. You know what I mean? The Monster deal, now the Puma deal.
Is it your own sneaker or is it a line or?
Oh, we
Endorsement?
It's an endorsement deal, and we're gonna do the collaborations on some different items.
I love Rihanna Fenty.
Yeah, I went to her Fashion Week show. It's crazy.
Yeah, I actually got a few of those items because I like it so much. So that's good. Puma
It
really
was super
stepped it
dope.
up.
That's why you Puma out now. You got Puma sneakers, Puma
Of
hoodie.
course, man. That's all you gonna see me in from now on out. It's Puma for
Oh,
me.
that
you
means
know
there's
what
a
I'm
bunch of zeros on that shit.
Whole lot of zeros. Well, the album comes out October 27th, and the documentary. The name of the album is I Still Am. And we appreciate you for joining us.
Yo, got it.
saying? For sure.
You good? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.